Hi, friends. Welcome back. I know it's been a little while. I have three weigh ins to share with you. I am a really bad YouTuber. I need to do more with time management. So I actually sit down and record these videos instead of putting off. I think, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. And then it just doesn't happen. So it's been a couple of weeks. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Rebecca. I am on 5 milligrams of Zepbound. I've been on 5 milligrams of Zepbound for a few weeks now. And I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. So, last time I did check in with you, I was at 204.1 pounds. That was my last weigh in. I was really excited. I was down 44.9 pounds, and that's kind of where we left it. And that was the night before Thanksgiving. Like I said, I know it's been a little while. And so, had a great time for Thanksgiving. My son-in-law came over and my daughter, and they came over early and we cooked all day, and then everybody came over about 3 o'clock and we ate and we visited and the whole bit. And I've got a video here. I actually took a quick video of our spread. And somebody, I don't know if you can hear it or not, we need bigger plates. I'm thinking, oh, I'm not even going to fill up my plate. And I didn't. And here's a picture of my plate. And what I did is just took a little bit of a few things and put it on there, and I didn't stress about it. And I figured if I finished all that and I wanted some more, I could go get some more. I was not going to stress about eating too much or eating the wrong things. I mean, I had stuffing and I had gravy and mashed potatoes and sweet potatoes, and I had everything. Of course, I also had some turkey and some ham, so I did have some protein. And then about an hour after we ate, we broke out the desserts, and I had a piece of pecan pie. I wasn't stuffed. I didn't get sick. I didn't have any problems with it that night. And in fact, what I did do is I saved the rest of the pecan pie because they had left it for me. And on Friday, I had another piece of pecan pie, and Saturday, I had another piece of pecan pie, and I looked it up. And one piece of pecan pie, I didn't look it up before I ate it. I did afterwards. And it's like 500 calories for one piece of pecan pie. So, yeah, it was, I ate more than I normally do. But it was Thanksgiving. It was a family holiday. I enjoyed it. Everybody else enjoyed it. And I wasn't going to stress about it. And the thing that was interesting to me is that it really didn't take any effort to go back to eating normally or Zepbound normally. After that week I spent in Mexico, 5 days, and the week after that, I was really kind of craving more vacation food. And by Saturday after Thanksgiving, I was just fine. I didn't crave more. I did have one last piece of pecan pie, I think, on Saturday, and I didn't even finish the pie. My husband doesn't like pecan pie, so he doesn't eat it anyway. And I think probably by Wednesday or Thursday, he just threw it out because he wasn't going to eat it, and I wasn't going to eat anymore. I just didn't want it. Didn't need it. Didn't want it. So wasn't sure what was going to happen when I got on the scale, but then Tuesday morning, got on the scale, and this is what it said. Yeah, I'm really surprised. I was down 1.3 pounds, and I didn't expect that. I expected maybe half a pound I'd be down, and I wasn't going to be upset with myself if I actually gained weight that week because I just wasn't paying attention. I did kind of log my calories, and what I did come up with that week um, was not crazy high, but it was a little bit high, but I still lost 1.3 pounds. I'll take it. I don't have a problem with that. And then, like I said, the following week, even after Thanksgiving, I didn't have a problem not looking for treats or more dessert. I just didn't need it. It just felt like a very normal week the following week. So I was very happy with that. Went back to my regular eating, but because I was so close to Wonderland, really. And so I actually got on the scale Friday morning, and this is what it said. I'm so close to Wonderland. You can't get any closer to Wonderland. But I also know that Fridays are probably my lowest day of the week, and because I eat more the last few days of my shot day, I want to get in my protein, I want to get in my nutrition, and yes, it crossed my mind like not to eat on Saturday or not to eat very much on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But I really do take those last 3 days of my shot week to get in as much protein as I can and to get in as much nutrition as I can. And I don't want to get myself sick just to hit Wonderland. Was tempting though, but I didn't do it. But the other thing that happened was by Sunday, I realized, okay, TMI, I hadn't pooped in a while, and I actually couldn't remember how long it had been. So I thought it would be brilliant. I didn't feel constipated. So don't get me wrong. I wasn't feeling anything. I just realized I had not gone in a while. And so I had the brilliant idea of taking some Mag 07. Now, I haven't needed Mag 07 in quite a while. And the real mistake I made was I took two. So the directions say, like, if you're really having problems, you can take up to three. And I don't know why. I took two. And I thought, yeah, that's fine, because then I'll just go and everything will be fine. Well, it wasn't. On Monday, I was not well. I had severe diarrhea all day on Monday. And it wasn't fun. I did eat though. I did manage to get in just about 1,200 calories. I did have some good protein for dinner, so I could still do my fast, after I took my shot. And so I was okay. So then Tuesday morning, knowing that I hit exactly 200 pounds on Friday, Tuesday morning, I got on the scale, and this is what it said. Like, I wanted to die. No, not really, but 200.5. So instead of like going down half a pound or even the 10th of a pound to get me to Wonderland, I went up half a pound. And you'd think after Monday, I would have gone down, but it didn't. It didn't. 200.5. So no, didn't see Wonderland. That was the end of week 24. So starting week 25, I did fast that day. And the thing that was a little bit concerning is that I had some hunger on my fast day in the afternoon. Now, that's not totally unusual, right? Because your body will tell you to eat for a couple of reasons. One, if it needs food, it's going to produce that ghrelin and make you want to eat. The other reason is timing. So if you eat lunch every day around noon, then sometime around noon, if you haven't eaten lunch, the ghrelin is going to tell you, the little gremlin ghrelin, is going to tell you to eat. And so there's part of me that wonders if that was just because I normally eat around 6 o'clock. And the thing is, it's not unusual to have that on my fast day. What was unusual is that it was stronger than normal and it lasted longer. So normally on a fast day, I will get this idea to eat around 6 o'clock. I'll think, oh, I'm a little bit hungry maybe. And then if I kind of ignore it, I get busy, I get distracted. Half an hour later, 20 minutes later, maybe it's gone. And this one lasted a while. So I'm a little concerned. I am still losing weight. Obviously, I just dropped 2.4 pounds. I don't think that's cause for alarm. It was just something to think about. And then the rest of that week, pretty much fine. It was, again, back to normal. I feel like my hunger cues were very normal more towards the end of the week. I feel like my appetite suppression was fine. So I don't want to panic over how I felt that the end of that fast day. So sliding into the end of week 25, got on the scale yesterday morning, and this is what it said. Yes, yes, I have finally achieved Wonderland. And I've actually hit like 3 goals. So the first one is dropping 50 pounds. That just seems like a real achievement to me. And I know it's not the white knuckling kind of experience that I've had with other weight loss journeys, but it's still something that I stuck to. There were times where I thought, oh, I should have one more. And I thought, you know what? I don't need it. I don't want it. And I have a goal. And one of those goals was to hit 50 pounds. I'm not done yet, but 50 pounds is kind of significant to me and kind of an important milestone for me. And then because I started at 249, losing 50 pounds automatically puts me into Wonderland. So that was 2 simultaneous achievements, right? And the other thing is that when I started and maybe getting into like the first 4 weeks or first 8 weeks, and I was losing 2 pounds a week, I kind of calculated that if I stuck with it and I didn't go off the rails and I didn't get distracted by just food or random stuff, that I thought I could achieve Wonderland and 50 pounds down by the end of the year. And since yesterday was the 16th, I actually achieved it about 2 weeks early. And so I'm really kind of excited about it. So I hit 50 pounds at the end of week 25. And actually, it's 50.5 pounds at the end of week 25. And I'm really, really happy with that. And I already know this is probably going to be a long video. So I'm going to wrap this up here. I am going to try to do better and check in with you next week and get everything edited and get it posted. And hopefully I see you then. Thank you for being here. Bye.